Good morning, fellow racketeers, American tennis fans. This is the Squinch. You are watching Miss Hit Tennis Hitting Sesh. I should say you are participating in a Miss Hit Tennis Hitting Sesh. Hitting Sesh. So, without further ado, okay, so when I look there, it's good. Okay, I'm just testing this out, very new. Today, we're gonna do something a little different than Australian Open just finished. We covered the women's final on Saturday morning because it was Friday evening or Friday very early morning Australia time or our time that ended. And so now today, we're in a slower part of the schedule. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. So what happened was the Australian Open was the last 2 weeks, and now we hit kind of a dead part of the schedule for the men. We've got Davis Cup qualifiers this week. For the women, we have 2 slow weeks, and then we get 2 kind of short 1000s. I think there are 56 fields in Qatar and Dubai. So this is really one of the slowest stretches of the whole calendar. The other one kind of being over here, but partially that's just distance, right? Because they're also over in China for a lot of that time, or in Asia for a lot of that time. So we'll get through this, and we'll use this time to get a little bit better at some stuff. Oh, I realized I wasn't sharing my screen, so let's do that. And then also I want to move my little thing over to the other side there. That's cool. And I can pull you right over here. And it's a little bit too big, so let's go a little smaller. And then let's make it bigger. To fit the size perfectly. Now I can see chat. I can see what I'm sharing. Something else, and then I can do this. Okay, so let's go back over here. So here's where we are right now. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, first, we are going to, let's see here. I don't think it's right to go back and talk about the Australian Open, but we know what we have to do. We always have to make our sheets. So it's Monday, so at the very least we can do is update our matrix. We all love the matrix. And now that should go over to the matrix. It did. Boom, just like that. Okay, well, let's update our matrix, and let's start with ATP rankings. I switched to a new thing over here. Okay, our men are now. So let's share. And then if I go back to here, I have to press it every time. Oh my gosh. It doesn't just go with me. So I have to click it every time. Okay, so we're going to have to do this one at a time here. Let's start with this. Does it also show me 0 viewing, 0 likes? All right, glad I said that out loud. Okay, so let's see here. Taylor Fritz maintains 4. So let's go ahead and copy and paste this over. Let's use a new appropriate date. And then let's see what we get here. Fritz maintains 4. Next American, Tommy Paul to 9, up to 300 points gained. That's a good tournament by his accounts. That pushes him into the top 10. That's huge. So you're up to 9. Way to go, Tommy Paul. Tiafoe had that tourney. He went out pretty early. Did he lose spots? Yep, he went all the way down to 18, -2. Shows no points. I guess you don't get any points for like the first round or the second round. I think you only won one round. Okay, Francis Tiafoe down 2. I meant to be sharing this real quick, but then we come back to this. Back. What just happened? I didn't mean to pull that over there. I'm sorry. There we go. That's how I want. Okay. So then let's go back over here and share this tab ahead. And notice we went past Ben Shelton. Shelton with 700 points, shoots all the way up to 14. Huge for him. That is huge for him. So boom, 14. And that means we got to push him above Tiafoe. Tiafoe has just become the 4th best American tennis player. And can he stay above Korda? The Tiafoe Korda battle is going to be kind of fun to watch because I think Shelton's going to keep going up. Oh, I again forgot to share what I did. So I just moved Shelton above Tiafoe as he's now 14, 14, 16. All right, next one to check in on is Korda. Korda 2. Okay, he stays at 22. Let's check out Nakashima. Nakashima. Ooh, Mickelson passed him. But Nakashima maintains 41. So Nakashima. Ooh, he loses 6 spots. That's what I've got. Yep, -6. Okay. And then let's see how much Mickelson climbed by going over here. And we have to go back up and we see up to 36. All right. Mickelson is like, what is up? I'm on the scene. So let's move him to 36. And then Duran, I think he survives too. 40 plus 90. Up 3. 43. All right, let's see if anybody else snuck in. Did we get to add anybody to our list? No. Zizin Zhang is number 50. The next one we have, who do we have? Hunting. Learner Tien, who went from like 114 or 120, went from 121 to 80. So gained 41 spots at the Australian Open, 214 points, 19 years old. That is worth keeping an eye on for sure. And then we've got 100. So we go and talk about Basil already. We definitely know all. He's coming on the scene. He went -4. Eubanks just keeps going down. Boyer, McDonald. Yep. All right, all these people. Mitchell Kruger, he was in the Australian Open, I think. Pelko was in. So let's see if any of these guys can jump up. We'll be watching, that's for sure. Okay, now with that said, let's move over to the WTA rankings. They do it a little bit easier to see. The flags are over here, but you got to load more often for them. So I'm just going to load more past number 50 right off the bat. So now we've got our top 50 up. And let's move back over to the matrix and see what we're looking at from here. First of all, any insights here? It looks like for the new year, I don't think we're going to worry about this old year here. For the new year, what do we got? Paul squeezing up. How long can he keep doing that? Shelton a big jump with a great Australian. Tiafoe. Wasn't Tiafo 18? Tiafo fell to 18. I thought I got that right. Okay. Oh, we got Mickelson above Nakashima. Okay, this is what we're looking at. This is the roster. Fritz, Paul, Shelton, Tiafo, all top 20. Quarter just on the outside. Mickelson rising. Nakashima, is he going to or not? Is he going to hit the go button or not? Duran surviving into the top 50. Okay, good job, guys. Let's take a look at the women. And what do we got here? Let's, first of all, can I control this? No, I can't. I've got to hide all this shit myself. All right, what do we want? We want you hidden all the way to you. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. Now it looks like the men's. We can do this. We can do this. Let's change the date to today. And then let's just start looking through them all one by one, right? So let's go over here to the women's rankings. You have PTA rankings. Sabalenka just got beat by Keys, but she maintains her number one. Swiatek maintains her number two. And there's a pretty big jump to Coco at number three. And then there's again another big jump to Paulini at number four. So what my explanation for this, not explanation, but the way I'm kind of reading this is people want to try to put Coco in as the big three and name these the big three. I don't think they are the big three anymore. I don't know if they ever were, because I think that Arnia and Iga, Sabalenka and Swiatek have proven to be better. You know, it's a big two. And their point differential is too far. Like, they're just winning too much more than Coco. So I'd say it's big two. And then I would almost put Coco into a tier of her own. Right? So A tier, B tier is Coco all by herself. And then we start the C tier. It'd be cool if Polini could jump up, or if Keys could also jump up into the B tour. Who knows? Well, let's figure out. Let's get our numbers down. You see a lot of American flags there in the top 10. So starting with Coco, she holds her number 3. Next is Pegula. Oh no! Every time I share this page, 6 and Keys is now 7. So let's try to do 2 at once. Pegula 6 and Keys is now 7. Pegula maintains 6. Keys is now 7. Wow. Let's check out Navarro and Collins. Every time it's going to shoot me up. So Navarro is 9, and Collins is 12. 9, 12. 9 and 12. Navarro lost 1 to go to 9. Collins lost 12. Let's move up Keys so it looks a little bit better. How sweet is that? Like all those big numbers, and now she's coming down. She's 3rd on the list. That's awesome. Let's get rid of you. Okay, and then let's check our long shots. Nisimova, Stearns, and Kessler. See if we still got 3 back there. I know I saw Nisimova at like 40. Nisimova 40. So the next one would be Nisimova at 40. Then after that, who do we have after 40? Nisimova. Volley nets up to, wait, no, that's 60. What happened to 41 through 49? Let's refresh this tab. 20, 40. There we go. Osaka 41 up 9. She's gonna come shooting up, I think. Peyton Stearns survives at 46. Peyton Stearns survives at 46, and that's what she was. So she maintains. Does Kessler maintain? Boom. That is the question. Does Kessler maintain? I don't know the answer to this, so we're going to go to 48. We know she's not there. Is she 49 or 50? No. No. Kessler's out. She fell down to 52. Oh, no. But we got Ashlyn Kruger in. So let's see what that means for our matrix. Is that a new row? Our hidden ones that has fallen out. Dolehide, Townsend, Stevens, Kennan. Now is going to include Kruger or Kessler. So insert one row. Let's bring Kessler up. Change her to Kruger. And put her at 50. Oops. Put her at 50. And let's just stay. And then we hide all the rest of these. A lot more volatility on the women's side. Okay, and that's what we're looking with. So we've got Goff maintaining, Pagula maintaining, Keys huge jump up, Navarro maintaining after her big jump last year, Collins maintaining, but I think she's really slipping, right? 9, 11, 12. And we'll talk about her maybe next week. She's like freaking out all the time. She's been really dramatic this year. So we'll see what she's all about. Maybe deep dive into her at some point in time. And Nisimova. Maintaining. Stearns maintaining and New Kruger. Awesome. Should be fun. Okay, so that's it for the matrix then. So let's move over to the Davis up. And I'm going to clear this out here. Okay. Now let's do this. So let's go back to the schedule here for a second. And like I said, the only thing we got going this week is on the men's side, the Davis Cup. So let's take a look at what that means. Real quick Davis Cup overview. And that is that. Okay, so we have the 113th edition of the Davis Cup. That's kind of cool. It's old. Okay, so this is a qualifier. In the finals or the next round or whatever, so they automatically get in. So the goal is to get to, it's like 14 teams? Oh, 15 teams plus Netherlands. So we're trying to get down to 16 teams. So the winner of them plays the Netherlands. And who are we matched up against? Chinese Taipei. Is that China? I have no idea. It's between China and Chinese Taipei. Don't know. But let's take a look at who we're rolling out there to fight them. And we'll go from there. So Chinese Taipei represents Taiwan. So this is not China. This is just Taiwan. Interesting. Jason Jung, 256th rank. Wu-Tang Clan, ATP 270 ranked. Sen Chun-Hing, singles and doubles, 245. So he's another. So these three are all about the same singles. All four of them are. And then all of them have doubles rankings. This guy much better. So then they must have a doubles grouping out of these two. Wait, that's 24. I want to see the 25 team. Well, we'll go double check over at the actual Davis Cup site in a second. What does it say for our team? Men's national tennis team, blah, blah, blah. Current squad is not even in there. Oh, yeah, it is. Here it is. Tiafo, Paul, McKenzie, Krejcik, Ram. But I don't think that's playing because I heard Mickelson was taking it. Like, my understanding is that we don't need to bring our very best players to win this match. The expectation is that we'll win and move forward pretty easily. So, let me see if I can't find Davis Cup over here. Okay, so let's share this tab instead. Here's the Davis Cup qualifiers right from their website. 27th January, so this is the first round of qualifying. There's 2 rounds, and then the second round must be the 16. Oh, no, they get to 14. My counting was wrong. 13 first round winners plus a wild card, which is okay. 26 nations compete in 13 ties. Day 1 is 2 singles matches. Day 2 is 2 singles matches, and the doubles matches. So 5 points available. You got to win 3 of those 5 matches to win. So we get, here we are, USA versus Chinese Taipei. Okay, here's who they got. Shang 119, 241 Sang, Wu, Shu, and Huang. So 119, 241, 251, 683. So he must be here just for doubles. Looks like these two might be a doubles team. And then here's our 2 singles players. And those guys are going to go. So we did not send our top guys because we must think we got it. So what we are sending those Mickelson and Marcos Duran, 42 and 46. I wonder if you get any points for winning a Davis Cup qualifier match. I'm going to look into that. And then McDonald and Krejcik for doubles. Well, you bring 5 guys. Because I think Krejcik plays with Ram for doubles, and then McDonald is just like in case somebody gets hurt, he jumps in. I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll learn more. I'm going to watch it. I'll have to figure out where the matches are. So, yeah, that's the Davis Cup, which brings us right up to 8 o'clock pretty much already. So let's come back over here and share this tab instead. But really what I want to do is quit sharing screen. And I will come out to, I want to end stream. I want to quit sharing. And that should make me, yeah. Okay, let's talk for a second. What's going on? Now we hit this little part. I've got to make a video to stick to the original schedule. And then I've got a couple weeks to like tighten up the ship around here a little bit. I got to move into OBS, Open Broadcasting System, into that software. Got a second screen. I've got some things going on, but I'm not very good at this yet, so bear with me. I realize I'm talking to nobody, but that's okay. Eventually, there will be people, and we will be a nice little fun U.S. tennis fan community. Until then, go hit some balls.